Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video, and I want to talk to you all about XRP going to $1,000. I want to talk to you about the mindset behind how to succeed with crypto and XRP. Now, it's interesting, the second that I mention XRP going to $1,000, you have all these people coming out going, never going to happen, no way, XRP could never do that, and they try and give me a whole bunch of reasons why. But I've never successfully heard a single person accurately argue why XRP could never possibly reach $1,000. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gents. I've been in crypto since 2016, and here we are in 2025, and nothing has really changed in the way of 4-year cycles and what XRP was designed to do. But what has changed is the crypto space has grown, it's become more mature, it has evolved, we've had more and more money and more attention on the crypto space, and we've seen cryptos see absolutely life-changing growth in price. And that's the main thing I find so fascinating about this whole idea of people with complete confidence saying XRP could never do this or XRP could never do that. You know, the main thing I like to highlight is, well, the only reason and the only way that XRP could never reach a certain price point, you would essentially have to have a complete handbrake on the entire crypto space as of today. That means the crypto space stops growing, it stops evolving, no more money comes in, doesn't matter what the news is, just crypto stops every way in which we know it. No future potential, has to stop right now. And also putting a stop to any and all volatility. Now, here's the question, ladies and gents. Which scenario seems more than likely? Is it option one, which is what I've laid out just then? This crypto comes to a stop as we know it, never to go any further or grow or evolve ever again? Or option two, which is the crypto market continues to grow and evolve. We see more and more attention and more money flow into crypto as we see bull runs and alt seasons and bear markets, and the cycle continues. As the years roll by, we see more attention, more money, and crypto continues to grow and evolve. And eventually we see a utility run. At some point, banks and financial institutions will utilize crypto, utilize blockchain, and utilize XRP. Now, to me, the second scenario seems more than likely. You know, as long as crypto is a viable, investable asset class, then you're going to see the space grow, evolve, and mature. And we've seen this happen time and time again. You know, back in 2016, when I was first buying Bitcoin, it was about $330 a coin. And back then, there was absolutely nobody talking about a $100,000 Bitcoin. They weren't even talking about a $50,000 Bitcoin, but, here we are. And yeah, it took about 5 or 7 years, but here we are. And it's the same thing with Ethereum back in 2017. When it was $10 a coin, there was absolutely nobody talking about a $2,000 plus Ethereum, let alone a $1,000 Ethereum, but here we are. Same thing with Solana, same thing with so many different cryptos. It just takes time in the market. It takes the crypto space to grow and evolve. And we start seeing prices that far exceed anyone's expectation and anyone's parameters. And then my favorite thing is when people talk about, well, what about the market cap? Well, in 2018, there was so much money flowing into XRP that it flipped both Ethereum and Bitcoin to be the number one crypto in number one crypto in finance and the number one crypto in market cap for a short window of time. So we've already seen XRP do that, and we've seen crypto grow and evolve as time goes on. And then my next favorite point is people go, well, crypto's so different today, man. You don't get it, and it's not like 2016. Crypto hasn't changed since 2016 till now, in the sense of, we don't see anything radically different. We still have a 4-year cycle. We still see the market grow and evolve. We still see attention on crypto and more money come in once the alt season starts happening. It's been that way since 2016. And the market's not going to change randomly today or tomorrow. And that's very true of XRP as well. And that's why I find it really hilarious and fascinating when people say, well, it doesn't matter whether it's 1 year or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, XRP will never be $1,000. It's the same people back in 2016, 2017 who didn't even understand the idea or the concept of $100,000 Bitcoin, because it's outside people's grasp of their imagination, but also looking at the future potential of where crypto could go. And here's the thing, we're just talking about 4-year cycles and alt seasons. 5 to 10 years from now, XRP could just be worth $1,000 because it's been in the space that long and there's that much money in the space, and the entire complete dollar value of the entire crypto market cap could be, 20, 50, 60 trillion dollars, maybe more, who knows? I mean, look, it's all speculation, but it's a calculated speculation based on where crypto started and where it's going. And even from 2016 until now, we've seen prices with certain cryptos that are just mind-boggling, and they're euphoric, and they're incredible. And to say that XRP absolutely with 100% certainty can't see the same type of price action, that is ridiculous. We're not even talking about a utility run. At some point, there's going to be a time where banks and financial institutions around the world get the green light to adopt crypto and blockchain into the way they conduct finance. And once they get that green light, they're going to utilize the crypto that they have been trialing since 2017. And that crypto, which is designed to be part of the banking system and to actually work with transferring money or anything of value from point A to point B almost instantaneously for a fraction of a fee, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that crypto is XRP. And once you have billions and trillions of dollars flowing directly into XRP, because it's being used around the world by banks and financial institutions, I think $1,000 per XRP is actually quite conservative. And ladies and gents, not financial advice, but this is the type of mindset that we need to have if we want to really succeed in crypto. Because, you got to imagine all the people back in 2016 or 2017 where there was not a lot of information. Everybody was playing catch up. They were behind the 8 ball because there was no precedent. We hadn't been through a proper bull run, alt season, and then bear market cycle before. So everybody was trying to figure out what was going on. And so you had to kind of trust your gut, and you had to make some really big risks, make some really big decisions, and then you had to be ready to take some profits or be willing to hold and see what happens year after year after year. And so when people got to 2020 and 2021, they had a lot better understanding and a grasp of what was going on and what could potentially happen. And so, when you're first seeing, Ethereum come onto the scene and it's $10, or you see XRP come onto the scene and it's 0.006 cents, and then 4 or 5 years later, now you're looking at XRP's already done its $3 all-time high, and now Ethereum starts rallying towards $2,000, and then Bitcoin's doing new all-time highs. I mean, you're seeing prices that just far exceed all expectations, but you're seeing them because you're in the space. And that goes back to my initial point, which is it's time. It takes time. Now, do I think it's going to take 5 to 10 years for XRP to see $1,000 a coin? Probably not. I think we're going to see utility and mass adoption a lot sooner than people anticipate. But that just proves my point even further. And that goes back to this whole idea of mindset, which is we don't know what the future is going to be with crypto. I think we have a better idea now that people have had more and more time in the space. But look, I think we're in a very similar position where a lot of people, including myself, were back in 2016 and 2017. We have to make the best calculated decisions that we can and then wait and see how the market plays out. And so back in 2017, even 2016, if my attitude was, well, this isn't going to go anywhere, then there's no point me taking the risk because there's going to be no payoff. I wasn't getting into crypto to just put my money somewhere and then go, oh, well, nothing happens. You're taking a chance to make some life-changing profits, to make some life-changing opportunities, right? That's what I got into it, and I'm assuming each and every one listening wants the same thing. We want to change our lives and the lives of our families and loved ones for the better, and we see crypto as one of the best ways to do it. And so that's why I say, even today, 2025, nothing's changed. We're still making the best calculated decisions possible because we hope that there's going to be a payoff. And that's why when people say, oh, XRP could never do this or never do that, we'll never see these type of prices, no one can successfully argue that in the future we're not going to see the market go that way. And if anything, we have mounds of evidence to show that a lot of cryptos, the majority of cryptos, started at a much cheaper price point, and over time, as more and more money and attention came to the crypto space, we saw those cryptos rise in price. And I think XRP will be absolutely the same thing. We haven't even seen an alt season play out yet, and people are already giving up. And so for me, this is why I say it's about the mindset and to have a plan. You've heard me say have a short-term, mid-term, long-term plan, have a conservative plan, and a crazy plan. Because here's the thing. I initially had built my sort of XRP strategy around a 5 to 10 year time frame. So what's going to happen this alt season, maybe in 2 to 4 years for the next, Bitcoin halving alt season bull run scenario, maybe then 5 to 10 years from now, because we'll see an institutional adoption of XRP. We'll see that utility run. That was kind of my time frame I built up over years and years and years. And now with the way the Trump administration is embracing crypto, and now we're seeing a lot more confidence in the crypto space, I have said that I think it could be maybe a year or two before we see a utility run. But it hasn't changed my accumulation strategy when it comes to XRP. It hasn't made me go, oh, well, I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to abandon that, or I'm, whatever it may be. For me, I've always had this idea of, okay, well, in the short term, I want to be able to take profits. In the midterm, I want to take profits. And long term, maybe 5, 10 years down the track, maybe XRP is worth 10,000, maybe more, who knows? But I want to be in a position 5 to 10 years from now where I do have the ability to have that profit on the sidelines, ready to take it. Where I don't want to be is where a lot of people will be. When XRP starts rallying at a utility level, and we start talking about prices like $1,000 per XRP, and when banks and financial institutions make that announcement that they're utilizing XRP, everybody's going to want to buy in. Everyone wants to do what the banks and the big institutions are doing because they want to feel part of that. They're doing something historic and epic and it's special, and they can be a part of it. And what they don't realize is that they've had the opportunity every step of the way. They've had 5 cent, 10 cent, 50 cent, $1, $2, $3 XRP. People have had years and years and years to accumulate cheaply. And so that's why when I say to people, look, $1,000 is absolutely possible. And I don't think it's that difficult to achieve, especially when we start talking about a utility run. It makes absolute sense to me. And it makes sense to me because I've seen cryptos start out ridiculously cheap in 2016 and 2017. And look at where they are now in 2025. And they've hit prices that exceed any type of parameters, any type of plausibility. They've exceeded all of it. But the reality is right in front of my eyes. I can log in and look at where Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and a bunch of other cryptos, even XRP, I can look at where these cryptos started and where they're at now price rise. That is right in front of my eyes. It is a reality. And so for me, I go, well, why would I want to bet against that? Why would I make the assumption that crypto is not going to continue to grow and evolve in popularity, in the amount of attention on it, and the amount of money that flows into it, and people's desperation, especially when it comes to alt seasons and a utility run? People are going to FOMO in like crazy, especially when you see XRP start skyrocketing to double digits, triple digits, quadruple digits. People are going to want a piece of the new financial landscape. They're going to want a piece of XRP. And so that's why, going back to my initial points, that's why I talk about $1,000 XRP. And that's why I highlight the absurdity of people who say, oh, there's no way that'll happen. Because that is the type of mindset that if you cultivate that mindset, you're not going to succeed with crypto. That's how you panic, or you make frustrated decisions, or you get angry, or you're upset. You essentially let your emotions rule. Where the actual asset, XRP, doesn't work on retail or emotion or whatever. The asset just responds to the amount of money in the market and the amount of people who want XRP. That's it. And the people who grow and accumulate and hold and work towards a much higher goal, those are the people or the institutions that will succeed. And I know it can be frustrating when you look at XRP being the number one crypto in finance and you think to yourself, wow, like this should be worth a lot more. I get it. I've felt that way since I discovered XRP in 2017. I looked at the number one crypto in finance and thought, why is this less than 1 cent a coin? This should be worth a lot more. You would see other random altcoins come along and you go, how can that altcoin be worth $500, but XRP is still struggling to break $1? It was madness to me. And here we are now in 2025, and I think to myself, we still have the number one crypto in finance that could be utilized by banks and financial institutions. It could change the financial landscape forever, and it's still struggling to go back above $3. Crazy, right? Anyway, ladies and gents, as I've always stated in my videos, none of this is financial advice. It's the perspective of someone who's been in crypto since 2016. I've seen the way the market has grown and evolved, and I've seen the type of prices that nobody predicted come crashing through, and I've seen the way it's changed people's lives. And I think we're in a really unique position like that with XRP, with an upcoming alt season and an upcoming utility run. The most important thing is we can't let anybody shake us out or talk us out of XRP. We have to stay focused, stay strong, and have a plan, because that plan is going to be the foundation to allow us to make the best decisions possible, so that we can actually take some profit and make some great decisions with XRP. And as I said, ladies and gents, none of this is financial advice. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about the other cryptos I hold outside of XRP, consider becoming a Patreon. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you'll have access to all my cryptos, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.